So I debated with myself if I should show this guitar on the channel. Don't get me wrong, I'm proud of this experiment, but it is that. It's a prototype, it's an experiment. And there's some things I really love about it, and there's some things that I would probably do a little bit different if I build it again. The shape itself, I really love. Believe it or not, these horns kind of inspired the headless model that I have showed on other videos. So this came first, really. But my experiment really came on the realm of materials. I didn't use the correct woods to build a guitar. The guitar is made out of cedar. And it's very, very light, very soft cedar. This is actually a tree that was behind my property that was already dead. And we took it down a few years ago, let it dry. And as you can see, this guitar weighs absolutely nothing. Which makes a guitar, in my opinion, very cool. Especially if you have really long gigs, or if you just have a lot of back pain, which I know that it's quite common as you get older for us men, you know. But some of the other things I did on the guitar that are of the rule breaking category, I did not use in any way, shape, or form a conventional nut. It might not be that visible in the video, but this is actually made, this nut, let's call it nut, it's made out of copper, and I used a computer fan from a laptop, and I cut the heatsink out of it. And it's not the heatsink, it's the actual piping that goes out of the heatsink, and made a nut out of that. So that's like a big no-no there. Copper, what is it? Why are you using copper for a nut? But I wanted to see if it would work, and if it sounded good. Also, the pickups, I'm somewhat breaking rules here. I had one of these I already had from another project in my parts drawer. The other one I wound from zero. But the covers, I wanted to make something to match the finish, which is, by the way, it's shellac, just French polish, simple finish, but in my opinion, really, really cool looking. And so I made a little mold out of wood, and then I bent a beer can. I cut it and I bent the beer can, and applied a lot of heat to it, and then it started to turn to this color, which actually decided the color of the guitar. So that's how the order came to be, and I actually enjoy that a lot. But using aluminum on pickups is weird, right? It's not magnetic, but it did not in any way, shape, or form affect the sound. In my opinion, the pickups sound really, really cool. But I broke another rule while building this guitar. I did not use strap buttons. Since the guitar has a bit of a raw look, I didn't want to use conventional strap buttons. So what I did was, I don't know if you can see that on the camera. Yeah, you can. These are bolts that I cut and I drilled the center of, and those became the strap buttons, as well as the jack. I actually cut this out of an aluminum extrusion for a window, and so I made this custom because, as you can tell, the guitar is very, very thin. Again, it was just another experiment I was really curious about, to see how these type of strap buttons would work on the guitar, and they work great. I think they complete the look, and of course, the guitar being this light, I guess they're not being tested as regular strap buttons would. But I honestly think they would do just fine in almost any situation. The screws that are in here are quite long, so I'm pretty sure they're not going to come out unless I start jumping or something, or trying to hit something with a guitar. I don't know, something crazy. Maybe they'll come out then. So anyways, that is the story behind this guitar. Oh, I almost forgot to mention, the fretboard is made out of a hard material. This actually is teak that a few years ago fell on my roof. And so I chainsawed that up, and it's been drying, and that's what I use as a fretboard. I don't think it would be wise of me to try to attempt to use cedar as a fretboard, because it's just a waste of software. I'm not willing to put all that effort into something that I'm pretty sure is not going to work. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and plug it now and show you some of the tones I can get out of this guy. Alright, let's try some distortion. This is back on the bridge pickup. Alright, and that is the end of the video. Thank you for watching all the way till the end. I hope I earned a like or a subscription for the content I'm putting out. I'm always grateful for the feedback and hope to see you on the next one. Take care.